The silent habits that made me rich. There was a time in my life when I thought success shouted. I believed that to be rich, you had to be loud. Loud on social media, loud in meetings, loud in your goals. But I was wrong. I discovered that the true path to wealth doesn't make noise. It whispers in discipline. It hides in early mornings. It speaks through silence. The world didn't clap when I began to change. It mocked. They laughed when I said no to parties. They rolled their eyes when I walked past fast food and chose the gym. They called me boring when I read books instead of gossip. But I wasn't trying to impress them. I was building silently. 1. The habit of waking before the world. Every rich man I've met has something in common. They own their mornings, not their phones, not their emails, not the opinions of others. At 5 a.m., while the world slept, I was alone with my thoughts, planning, praying, preparing. This silence gave me clarity. Success needs silence because noise kills vision. 2. The habit of saying no more than yes. Most people go broke trying to say yes to everything. Yes to friends. Yes to nights out. Yes to trends. But I got rich saying no. No to short-term pleasure. No to unnecessary spending. No to distractions that didn't align with my purpose. Saying no is hard, but poverty is harder. Discipline means choosing your future over your feelings. Every no built a boundary that protected my destiny. 3. The habit of learning relentlessly. I didn't grow up with money, but I grew up with hunger, not for food, but for knowledge. While others watched Netflix, I watched interviews. While others scrolled Instagram, I studied billionaires. I fed my mind daily, because wealth starts in the mind. If you think broke, you'll stay broke. If you think rich, the world adjusts. 4. The habit of walking alone. One of the most painful lessons on the path to wealth. You will outgrow people. You will lose friends. You will be misunderstood. But you must walk anyway. There were months I felt completely alone. But in that silence, I found God. He whispered what no one else could hear. Keep going. You're not crazy. You're chosen. 5. The habit of delayed gratification. The broke mindset wants results now. But the rich mindset invests in later. I gave up buying new shoes to buy stocks. I skipped vacations to build my emergency fund. I chose patience when my flesh screamed for pleasure. Because every dollar I saved was a seed. And every seed I planted in silence grew into a tree of wealth. 6. The habit of moving in silence. You don't have to announce your every move. You don't need applause to do what's right. I made my most powerful moves in private. While others were posting, I was building. While others were chasing clout, I was chasing freedom. And when the fruit finally showed, it was undeniable. Let your results speak louder than your posts. 7. The habit of faith-driven action. Faith without works is dead. I prayed like it depended on God, but I worked like it depended on me. I tithed when I had little. I trusted God in the dry seasons. And I moved even when I was scared. God doesn't bless laziness, He blesses diligence. The lesson: riches don't come to the loudest. They come to the most disciplined. To those who build when no one watches. To those who say no to fitting in and yes to standing out. To those who walk with God when the crowd walks away. I became rich by being consistent, focused, and silent. If you're walking that path now and no one sees you, good. That's how it starts. Because God elevates in silence. And when He does, they won't understand how you did it. Let them wonder. Let them talk. Just don't stop.